Oof. I hate how good Doug Fraud is at playing politics. If only he was as good at governing as he was at manipulating people, Ontario would be in a golden age. Still, when you've got a useful douchebag, it's best to focus on the useful part and try and forgive the douchebag part. Well, nearly a quarter of a million people are homeless in Ontario for no good reason. Still, Drunk Ford has actually followed through and is putting a 25% export tax on electricity sent down into the US. It's worth noting that the news is covering this, stating that he's doing it to three states, but those three states then sell Canadian power to other states. Basically, America has three power grids: an eastern one that Ontario feeds into, a western grid that provinces like BC feed into, and Texas, which punches itself in its own face every time it snows. So, if you're wondering why Ontario isn't targeting red states, the red states buy power in many cases from the blue states. Drug Ford has also made it pretty clear that if the Mad King doesn't back down and leave Canada alone, that he'll outright cut off power to the US, which in turn would cause rolling blackouts, civil unrest, violence, large amounts of death, and perhaps every one of Trump's properties would be going up in flames. Americans, I want you to know Canada has always been able to do this. The reason you bought so much power from us for so long is because you knew we were a good neighbor. We're still a good neighbor, but it's pretty clear your tangerine twat is planning on extending this into a full blown war. Him and Musk need to go. You guys need to take back your country in the way that your craziest people have always talked about doing it. None of us can wait another 2 years for your next rigged election to fix things, because nothing will get fixed. Act now before you get Doug fucked.